Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Batra and this is your favorite show, Daily Call, the show that addresses all your stock-related queries. In case you're here for the first time, well, this is where over the next 50 minutes, top market experts guide you through all your stock-specific questions. So yes, the WhatsApp number is flashing on your screens. Start sending in your questions on this number. Don't forget to mention your name, your contact details and your location as well. We will also give you an opportunity to speak directly to the top market guests to get a custom-made advice on your stock portfolio as well on this show live. Now, what you can also do is, in case you're watching our show live on our YouTube platform, there's a comment section there, so you can put up your questions there too for us to be able to take and address it with our top guests. We will be shortly joined by our guests who are on our show today. Kiran Jani is already there with us, so let's welcome him. He's the head of technical research at J&M Broking. Warm welcome, Kiran. Good to have you with us. Before we start taking all the viewers' questions, what is the sense that you're getting on the markets? We are holding up strong, about 100 points higher in the morning trading session. The rally seems to have fizzled out, and we are back at 24,400, testing that level lower as well. What explains this volatility?
If you look at the market structure, Nifty and Bank Nifty both has given a fresh breakout yesterday from the inverted head and shoulder pattern. So it's a very much strong and bullish pattern. However, since last 3 days, we are seeing that market is trading to the heart of higher bottom pattern. So there are chances that we can see some profit booking kind of a movement should come. But I don't think so. We should worry. We should take the opportunity in this kind of volatility, and we can accumulate quality stocks or even an index at lower price. Coming to the level wise, Nifty from 24,300 to 24,400 would be the buy zone. Keep a very strict stop loss below 24,200 or maybe 24,000 as a positional point of view. And by December expiry or December monthly expiry, we are expecting Nifty to retest somewhere around again 24,800 to 25,000. So we are quite bullish. Similar way, Bank Nifty is very much bullish than the Nifty. Nifty is trading below its 150 days moving average, whereas Bank Nifty is trading above its all short-term, long-term, and medium-term moving averages. With that, Bank Nifty has also given a breakout from its inverted head and shoulder pattern. And after 2 months, Bank Nifty is sustaining above 52,700. So now, in such kind of a volatility, any dips towards 52,700 to 52,500 is a great opportunity. You can keep a very strict stop loss below 52,000, and definitely by monthly expiry, Bank Nifty monthly expiry, we can expect target of somewhere around 54,500 to 55,000. So we are quite bullish on Bank Nifty.
Okay, so that's as far as the Nifty and the Bank Nifty are concerned, and the strategies that Kiran has just advised in terms of the levels that he is looking forward to that. Let's welcome all our viewers then. We have a lot of calls that are coming in on our WhatsApp number, and of course there are a lot of viewers who are joining in on our YouTube as well. Let's first take Mr. M.K. Reddy Polu's question. He wants to know on Wipro currently. Kiran, he wants to buy a fresh in Wipro at the current levels. Now, what would you suggest? We've been seeing bounces come back. The ITS sector has also been looking promising with the way things are also shaping up in the US, which is the biggest market for our domestic operators, and in the export-oriented sector, which is largely to benefit the most from Trump's administration as what is being expected. How about Wipro currently? It also went through that bonus announcement. It's been in news because of that as well.
So looking at Wipro chart, after a bonus, whatever the price adjustment has been happened, on daily price chart, we can see Wipro is trading above its all resistance somewhere around 290. The way Wipro daily chart price we are seeing, it's a clear-cut ascending triangle pattern breakout is there. So if anyone wants to buy this fresh, they can definitely go long at current market price, or any dips towards 290, 280. Keep very strict stop loss of 270. And looking at overall price chart pattern, we can at least expect 350, 370 level in next 1 or 2 months. So definitely one can go long on Wipro based on the ascending triangle pattern breakout.
Okay, got that. That's the view that's coming in. Let's take the next question. This is from Mr. Krishna Juna Rao from Behrampur. He's written on our WhatsApp number, and he wants to know on 2 stocks. One is Sula Vineyards, where he has 100 shares at the rate of 459 rupees, and the other one is L&T Finance. 200 shares is what he holds at the rate of 187. His question is if we can hold or average, and he has a medium to long term view. On both these stocks. He can go as per your advice, Kiran. One is Sula Vineyards, bought at 459, currently trading at around 432. L&T Finance, he's bought at 187, currently also slipping lower to about 160, 145 levels?
So let's discuss Sula vignettes first of all. So Sula, after making a high of 697, we are seeing that prices is trading into the falling channel. Now at current market price, we can see prices has developed a rounding bottom pattern, and it is also above its 50 days moving average after 2 months. So it is an initial sign that one can go fresh long at current market price, or anyone can hold this particular stock with a strict stop loss of 400. Looking at chart setup, we can at least expect 500 kind of a target. So one is to, if we discuss about the L&T Finance, recently we have seen that NBFC stock has faced drastical price correction. Now from that price correction, prices started developing high top high bottom pattern again. So L&T Finance immediate level 150 would be the resistance. Once the 150 has been crossed, we can expect price target of somewhere around 170, 180 in recent times. So definitely one can hold this particular stock with a strict stop loss of 130.
Okay, got that. So I hope, Mr. Krishna Arjun Rao, that your question has been answered right there. Next, we have Jay Ramadi. He says, thank you so much for your show. Thank you, Jay, for writing in. And also his question is on Pennar Industries as a stock. Now, he's been holding this stock from the last 3 years, he says, Kiran, and about 3,500 shares is what he has at an average price of 39 rupees. So, congratulations to you, Mr. Jay Rami Reddy. You are sitting on massive profits right there. You took an entry at a very early point. Double digits was when the stock was trading at, and today it's at 218, 219 odd levels. Now, what he wants to know is, can he hold at the current levels? Should he average more? Should he continue to holding what he has already? What would your ideal advice be?
So looking at Pennar Industry current market price, the stock price is giving a at the monthly and a weekly the all-time high with the height of high bottom pattern only. And recently, the fresh ascending triangle pattern breakout we can witnessing on daily price chart. So definitely, we suggest him to hold with the very strict stop loss of 190. If prices is not reaching 190, then you can definitely expect price target of 250, 280 in upcoming time. So you are already holding a massive profit or a good profit. Keep continue this particular stock with.
Okay, got that. So that's the view that's coming in. Let's take the next question. This is from Hemilata from Chennai. She writes in on our WhatsApp number. Can I get a long-term view on Sangvi Movers? Okay, let's pull up the stock and see how the stock is actually trading at. Sangvi Movers current share price is 330, and in the last 1 month or so, the stock has actually slipped by about 19%. In the last 6 months also, it's lost a bit of ground, 35% odd or so. And the stock has really not performed this year on a year-to-date basis as well. It's been kind of a downhill from, say, July onwards till now. The stock has only been inching lower. Sangvi Movers, after having lost about 35% in the last 6 months, what is the sense that you're getting for the long term here?
So looking at current market price of Sangvi Movers, as you mentioned, that stock price slipped from 700 to 300. It's almost a 50% kind of a correction we are already seeing on daily price chart. Stock price is trading below its all important moving averages. If you go on weekly and monthly chart, stock price is trading near its massive support. So one can hold this particular stock with a strict stop loss of 300. Once if price reaching 300, then we can expect some another round of price correction should go ahead. So as of now, no fresh buying, but whoever holding this particular stock, they can hold with a strict stop loss of 300.
Okay, got that. So that's the view that's coming in. Let's take another caller now with us. We have Kalpesh Patel joining in from Mumbai. Kalpesh,
मैं एकदम बढ़िया हूँ। आप कैसे हो मैम?
मैं ठीक हूँ, बताइए।
मैंने डिक्सन का फ्यूचर आज शॉर्ट सेल किया हुआ है। इसका पीक मुझे काफी ज्यादा लग रहा है। मैंने 17,300 में शॉर्ट सेल किया है। मुझे ये 15,500 से 15,000 के नीचे का लेवल कब तक मिल सकते हैं? और
कौन सा स्टॉक बोला आपने कल्पेश जी?
डिक्सन टेक्नोलॉजी।
डिक्सन टेक आपने शॉर्ट सेल किया हुआ है और 15,500 के आसपास का लेवल आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं इस सीरीज के लिए, करंट सीरीज के लिए।
पी काफी महंगा है तो पी।
हाँ, ठीक है। डिक्सन टेक में हाल फिलहाल में काफ़ी बढ़िया मोमेंटम बना और ये स्टॉक काफ़ी अच्छा इंप्रूवमेंट के साथ भी नज़र आया है। ईएमएस के फोकस वापस देखने को मिल रहा है। डिक्सन हो गया, केन्स हो गया, दोनों ही स्टॉक्स ने पिछले एक हफ्ते में काफ़ी बढ़िया परफॉर्म किया है। किरण जी, चार्ट्स देखकर बताइए, इनके लिए क्या सलाह रहेगी आपकी?
सो डिक्सन टेक्नोलॉजी की अगर हम बात करें तो रिसेंटली जो एप्पल की न्यूज स्टॉक में एक फ्रेश ब्रेकआउट हमें देखने को मिला और
जी।
वो ब्रेकआउट में हमने वॉल्यूम्स भी देखे, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये फ्रेश ब्रेकआउट काफी स्ट्रांग है। डेफिनेटली मेरे हिसाब से इनको होल्ड रखना चाहिए। एक जो पोजिशनल स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ देखने को मिल रहा है वो 15,000 का स्टॉप लॉस देखने को मिल रहा है। सो 15,000 के स्टॉप लॉस के साथ इनको होल्ड रखना चाहिए, और जिस तरह के चार्ट पैटर्न्स है डेफिनेटली आप 19 से 20,000 के लेवल एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो। तो यहाँ से 2 से 3 महीने का आप टाइम दीजिए और आप 15,000 के स्टॉप लॉस के साथ बने रहिए।
ओके, गॉट दैट। चलिए, यहाँ पर भी आपको राय मिल गई है। अगला सवाल ले लेते हैं। अर्चना साहू हमें लिखती है, हाय साक्षी, गुड आफ्टरनून, थैंक यू सो मच एंड बिजनेस टुडे टेलीविजन फॉर डूइंग दिस special show for us. Thank you so much, Archana. This really heartens us with the kind of comments that we receive from all of our viewers, and we are glad that all of you are really able to find benefit from all the guidance that all our top guests give you on daily calls. I'm glad that you are a regular watcher of this show as well. I keep on seeing your questions right there, so continue on your investment journey, and we will ensure that we get you the best of the market advice from our top guests on this platform as well. She wants a fresh entry for a period of 1 year. Is it the right time to take an entry on Gravita? What are the charts and the prices currently telling you?
So looking at Gravita India, overall price chart is taking a support of 100 days moving average. Recently, we have seen double top breakdown has been given on daily price chart. So the chart pattern is little bit cautious or weak, definitely we can say. So at current market price, if anyone wants to go long, suggestion would not be go long. If you are holding this particular stock, you can hold with the stop loss of 2000. So for Gravita India, no fresh buying. You can hold particular whatever stock you are holding, but for fresh buying, we should have to wait.
Okay, got that. Right, we have a caller with us now. Avdesh Thakur is joining in on the phone line from Deoghar, Jharkhand. Hi Avdesh, how are you? कैसे हैं? सुन पा रहे हैं? पूछिए अपना सवाल। Avdesh? Okay, I guess there is some issue. We are unable to connect with him, but he sent his question. So, Kiran, we are going to be taking that up with you. One is IRB Infra. He's bought it at 52, and the other stock is IFCI, bought at 64. Now, both these stocks he wants to hold for long term. Is it advisable to continue holding? Because IRB, I remember, has been in a long term consolidation and a correction phase right now. And for IFCI also at 64, bought at 64, what would your suggestion be?
So first of all, let's discuss about IFCI. If you look at
Okay.
the month, if you look at the monthly chart of IFCI, it has given a fresh breakout. So during 2010, stock price was trading about 60 level, and after that, after 14 years, stock price again trading above 60. So it's a massive 14 years breakout. So one can definitely hold IFCI, or if anyone wants to go long, wait for any dips towards 60 rupees. If 60 rupees is keep holding on month closing basis, then you can at least expect price target of 75 to 80 in upcoming time. So one can hold IFCI at current market price, or you can keep accumulating at dip with the stop loss below 60 rupees. Now coming to the IRB Infra, if you look at the IRB Infra daily price chart, stock price is trading into the falling channel. Recently, the breakout has came. Now the stock price is trading about its 20 and 50 days moving average. So initial sign of reversal pattern. So one can hold this particular stock, or if anyone wants to go long, they can go long at somewhere around 56 to 54 level. Keep a strict stop loss below 51. And if you look at the price chart, if 51 is hold, then we can expect price target of 65 in upcoming time. So definitely one can hold IRB and IFCI both.
Okay, got that. So over here also, Avdesh, you've got the answer to your questions. Let's take the next one then. We have this question on from Sindhu Ramdas, and Sindhu wants to know, can I enter Tata Technologies at the current levels? What would your suggestion be? Again, this is one stock which has really tested investors' patience right from the time that it got listed. After a few days, it's been in a long-term consolidation. Any signs of reversal coming in? 953 currently. Should one take a bet?
So Tata Technology, we are also receiving a number of query for this particular stock. Earlier, stock price has given a reversal pattern breakout from 1000 level and went up somewhere around 1100, but could not sustain. And from there again, it started trading into the falling channel. So recently, it's again developing a rounding bottom pattern, but still the volumes are lacking. So we are not suggesting to go long. If you are holding this particular stock, you can hold with the strict stop loss of 900, because as last time 1000 rupees broke down, we are seeing a lower level. So if this time also when 900 rupees broken, then we can see further corrections also. So anyone who is holding this particular stock, they can hold with a stop loss of 9.
Okay, got that. So I hope, Sindhu, this has answered your question. Next, there is a question coming in on office space solutions. Now, it's a recently listed stock. I don't know if you'll have the extreme long-term charts right there, but for whatever history that we have, would you be able to recommend? Satya wants to know, his buying price was 600, and he wants to know what is the profit booking price that you can suggest. A 1 to 6 months view is what he has. So a short to a medium term view, what would you suggest at the time of profit should be?
Which stock we are discussing?
Office Space Solutions. This is a recently listed stock. It's in the workspace related space as well. And one or two marquee investors like Ashish Kacholia, I believe, have been early investors into this stock as well. AWFIS is what you will get the stock as Kiran. Office Space Solutions, and the current price also I will tell you, this is at 718, 1.5% down, but the stock, our viewer bought it at around 600 rupees. So sitting on profits, but what is the target where you can ask him to book the profits now?
Look at it, the daily price chart after IPO, we can see a massive rally has been happened from 400 level to 950 level, and from that level, the stock price is trading into the falling channel. Now, recently we can see that falling channel has been given a breakout, so one can keep holding this particular stock with a strict stop loss of 670. If 670 taken out, then we can expect further price correction. If 670 is hold, then we can expect again a price to retest is 900 level. So definitely one can hold with the stop loss of 670.
Okay, got that. So there you have it, the view that's coming in. Next, let's take the next question. This is from Harshad Mehta, and he wants to know on Bajaj Finance, does it look good for a fresh rally right now? What would your suggestion be on Bajaj Finance?
If you look at the Bajaj Finance, overall NBFC, we just discussed about the L&T Finance also. So recently we have seen a massive correction on NBFC pace. Bajaj Finance created a bottom, but it could not sustain 7,000 level, and again it fell back into the falling channel only. Now recently stock price again forming a bottom, and we can see on intraday chart there is a double bottom pattern is forming out. If 6,700 is hold on Bajaj Finance on daily price chart, then one can expect a price target of 7,100. So at current market price, it is valuable buy. One can go long with the strict stop loss of 6,500, and definitely you can expect price target of 7,000 to 71.
Okay, got that. So I hope this has answered your question. Next, Namita Arora writes in. She says, hello Sakshi, how are you doing today? Very well, Namita. Thank you so much for asking. I hope the same for you too. She wants to know if you could advise Kiran on two stocks, Pidilite and Cipla, if they are good to accumulate now. Pidilite, she is holding some quantity, but Cipla, she wants to enter afresh. Over the last few days, we've seen some, profit booking on Cipla as well, with the kind of QIP and the fundraise issues that were there. But your sense on Pidilite and on Cipla?
So first, let's discuss about the Cipla. Overall, if you look at the pharma sector, prices start giving bottom forming, and we can see Oro Pharma is there, Sun Pharma is there, who are trading from bottom to top. But Cipla, if you look at, Cipla is still trading below its 200 days moving average. So if you want to go long, fresh on Cipla, we would say rather you select Oro Pharma or Sun Pharma at current market price. So we are not inclined to buy Cipla at current market price. So we are suggesting to avoid Cipla. Now coming to the Pidilite, if you look at the daily price chart on Pidilite, the stock price has clearly made its rounding bottom pattern. Stock price was trading below its 200 days moving average, but since last couple of days, rally and trading above its all important moving averages. So if you are holding this particular stock, you can hold. If you want to go fresh long, then you can go long. The important level is 3,100. If stock price is not going below 3,100, then you can hold this particular stock, or you can accumulate this particular stock with a strict stop loss of 3,100. And looking at price chart, we can expect 33, 350 kind of a target in upcoming time.
Okay, got that. So there you have it on both these stocks, Namita. I hope that you've received an answer that you will be following now as an advice. Next, we have a question coming in from Shyam Koya. He says, "Hi Sakshi, I need a long-term and fundamental view also on Lumax Auto Technologies." Lumax Auto. Let's look at this one. Well, first we'll get you a technical view because Kiran is with us, and once we have a fundamental guest, we can also address that one too. Technically speaking, Lumax Auto, how does it really look, Kiran?
So Lumax Auto, if you look at the daily price chart, stock price made a high of 600 and from that it is trading into the falling channel. Now at recently, if you look at the intraday price chart, it has formed a triple bottom pattern, and now
Yeah.
on daily price chart also stock price is trading above its 100 days moving average. So initial reversal pattern, definitely you can hold this particular stock for long term. Keep a 500 as a strict stop loss. If 500 level is held, then we can expect price target again 600 and more than 600. So it's a long term bet. Definitely you can hold with the 500 stop loss.
Okay, got that. So it's a long-term bet you could be holding on right there. That's the view that's coming in. Ankur Modi writes in, he says, "Hi Sakshi, I had Ola shares at higher levels. I want to know if I can average now. The company is pretty bullish on the expansion plans and it is now looking at 4,000 plus stores by December. So is it now getting into a favorable zone?" Again, Kiran, not long-term charts that you have for Ola, but what's the sense that you're getting? I'm sure this is also one stock where you're getting multiple queries from viewers. The stock had slipped below its IPO price, but in the recent uptick, it's actually come up back strongly to almost 100 odd levels. What is the suggestion that you have?
Yes, definitely. As you mentioned that we are also receiving multiple queries on Ola.
I'm
The
sure.
moment it started falling. Now at current market price, initial we can see there is a sign of bottom fishing. I mean bottom forming, and definitely we can do bottom fishing also. A big rounding bottom pattern is getting breakout on intraday price chart. It's clear cut cup and handle pattern also. So if you are holding this particular stock, you can hold fresh buying. Definitely you can do if any dips comes because stop loss are very deep. So overall, looking at price chart, your stop loss is somewhere around 85. If now 85 is not broken, then definitely you can expect some kind of a recovery on Ola, and at least you can see price target of 115, 120 in upcoming time. But you have to give a time for these stocks at least for 3 to 4 months, and you can expect price target of 120.
Okay, got that. So there you have it, the view that's coming in for you. We have a caller now joining in. So let's first take up that query. This is Priyanshu from Dwarka. Hi Priyanshu, good afternoon. How are you?
फाइन मैडम, आप कैसे?
मैं ठीक हूँ. बताइए क्या सवाल है आज का आपका?
मेरी एक क्वेरी थी पीटीसी इंडिया फाइनेंस पे. आई
ठीक है.
होल्ड 2000 shares at rupees 39.
ओके. और आपका लॉन्ग टर्म का व्यू है?
Yes, 2 years.
2 इयर्स का व्यू है. ठीक है. पीटीसी इंडिया फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज के ऊपर बात हो रही है. 44 रुपए पर ये स्टॉक चल रहा है और 39 पर बाय किया हुआ है, तो अभी प्रॉफिट में आ चुके हैं. 2 साल का अगर नजरिया रखें तो किरण, आपका क्या कहना है? चार्ट्स क्या सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं? क्या यहाँ से भी अच्छे बढ़िया प्रॉफिट्स इनको मिल पाएंगे?
सो पीटीसी इंडिया फाइनेंशियल की हम बात करें तो मंथली चार्ट के ऊपर एक बड़ा ब्रेकआउट हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. 2017 के आसपास स्टॉक जो था वो 50 रुपए 45 रुपए के आसपास ट्रेड कर रहा था. वहां से एक शार्प करेक्शन हमने देख लिया. अब वापस इतने सालों के बाद हम देख रहे हैं कि ऑलमोस्ट 8 साल का ब्रेकआउट है ये. 45-50 के लेवल के ऊपर सस्टेन है, तो मेरे हिसाब से इनको होल्ड रखना चाहिए. काफी अच्छे प्राइस पे उन्होंने लिया है. एक्चुअली एज ऑफ नाउ लुकिंग एट डेली प्राइस चार्ट, जो स्टॉप लॉस बन रहा है वो 39 का ही बन रहा है, तो मेरे हिसाब से 39 के स्टॉप लॉस के साथ इनको बने रहना चाहिए. ऊपर में इमीडिएट लेवल इमीडिएट टाइम में हम एटलीस्ट 60 तक के टारगेट एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं. तो 60 के टारगेट के लिए डेफिनेटली मेरे हिसाब से होल्ड करना चाहिए.
ओके, गॉट दैट. चलिए, यहाँ पर भी आपको राय मिल चुका है. नेक्स्ट वील टेक अभिषेक झा's क्वेश्चन. ही सेज, नमस्कार. नमस्कार आपको भी अभिषेक जी. शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए अपने सवाल के साथ. JNK बैंक पर ये पूछना चाह रहे हैं आपसे राय, किरण जी. JNK बैंक इन्होंने खरीदा हुआ है 112 पर. यहाँ पर एक शॉर्ट टर्म व्यू जानना चाह रहे हैं, क्या होना चाहिए इनका?
हाँ, सो JNK बैंक का अगर आप डेली चार्ट देखोगे तो एक फॉलिंग ट्रेंड लाइन ब्रेकआउट हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. 200 डेज मूविंग एवरेज के नीचे ट्रेड कर रहा है, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं डबल बॉटम पैटर्न ब्रेकआउट JNK बैंक पे हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. सो कंडीशनल बाय रहेगा, या तो इनके पास है तो इनको होल्ड रखना चाहिए. जैसे ही ये स्टॉक 109 का लेवल क्रॉस करेगा उसके बाद एक शार्प अपसाइड आप 130 तक एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो. तो मेरे हिसाब से डेफिनेटली JNK बैंक इनको रखना चाहिए. फ्रेश खरीदारी के लिए 109 का लेवल क्रॉस होने दीजिए. 109 के बाद 130 के टारगेट के लिए आप होल्ड कर सकते हो.
ओके, ठीक है. चलिए, यहाँ पर भी आपको राय मिल गई है. एक क्वेश्चन आया हमारे पास व्हाट्सएप के जरिए और ये हरिदास का है केरला से. He wants to know prospects of holding Narayana Hrudalaya and data patterns further. Now, we don't have the purchase levels as of now, so that's an incomplete question in that front. Haridas, in case you're watching this, always mention, in case you already have some stocks in your portfolio, what is the price at which you have bought and what is the long term or the short term horizon that you have. It will give our guests better idea to guide you better in certain stocks like this. Today data patterns is actually buoyant, about 5% higher at 2650, and Narayana Hrudalaya has actually been sideways. It's not really been visible of late in the kind of moves that we have been seeing, but today about 3.7% higher. Volumes are picking up well. How would you address these two queries? Completely different sectors. Narayana Hrudalaya from the healthcare pack, data patterns completely from the IT AI space.
So looking at Narayan Jalala, a fresh breakout is coming. A stock price is into the consolidation since March 2024. So after a long time, we can see that prices is going up with the volume, and it has given a fresh breakout from inverted head and shoulder pattern, you can say, or you can even say rectangle pattern. Stock price is trading above its all important moving averages. So multiple reason. If you're holding this particular stock, you keep hold this particular stock. Whoever viewers watching us, they can also go long fresh on Narayan Jalala at current market price. Keep very much strict stop loss of 1250. And looking at overall price chart, we can at least expect price target of 1500 in upcoming time. So if you're okay to give 2 to 3 months, definitely Narayan Jalala would be the best pick with a stop loss of 1250. Coming to the data pattern, looking at overall IT and AI space is giving a fresh breakout and stock are performing. Data patterns remain underperformed, but now since couple of week we can see that price is trading into the higher bottom pattern and triple bottom, sorry, triple bottom, a fresh reversal pattern. It's giving a breakout. So at current market price, one can go long. Keep a strict stop loss below 2500, and looking at price chart, we can expect at least target of somewhere around 3000 in upcoming time. So both stock you can keep holding with the viewpoint of 2 to 3 months. You can definitely have a good gains.
Okay, got that. So that's the view that's coming in on both these questions. I hope this has answered your question. Well, we will thank you, Kiran, on that note for being with us on the show and guiding all the questions and, providing all our viewers with that insight that you always do. Appreciate your time as always. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, viewers, we'll come to the second half of our conversation with another guest now joining in. We have Jatin Geria, Technical Research Analyst at Mirae Asset Sher Khan, now to join in and to share with us his views. Warm welcome, Jatin. Good to have you with us. Do tell us, first up, your sense on the markets quickly, and then we can go on to the questions that are coming in from our viewers.
So Mirae Asset Sher Khan outlook for the Nifty is concerned, we believe that the Nifty is in an uptrend. We believe that 24,330, 24,360 was a crucial hurdle. Multiple times it was unable to cross that. But in yesterday's trading session, we saw a breakout above that and a close above that. So we believe that the trend is likely to continue on the way up. On the upside, we are expecting levels of 24,770 on the upside. That is our short-term target for the Nifty. And intraday dips, like we got in the last hour of the trading session towards 24,400, 24,380 should be utilized as a buying opportunity. So overall, we are positive on the Nifty. We are expecting the up move to continue in the coming trading sessions.
Okay, got that. So that's the view that's coming in. Let's take the questions that are coming in for you now, Jatin. And the first question we'll address is of Venkat. He is joining, he's sent his question from Hyderabad. He says, hi Sakshi, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Venkat. I hope you're doing well. His question is on two stocks. One is from the brokerage houses spaces, and that is CDSL, the demat provider, and of course the other one is from the defense space, and that is Cochin Shipyard, that is garnering strength over the last few days. Now what he wants to know is that can he accumulate these two stocks now at the current levels with a 1-year time horizon. CDSL, we do know, has been a great wealth creator for investors. Even after the consolidation has come back strongly, record high levels for this one. Cochin, after declining about 40% and even more from the all-time highs, is now trying to come back as well strongly over the last few sessions. What would you really see?
See, first of all, in the case of CDSL today, the stock has given a breakout above 1680, 1690 consolidation zone. This zone has acted as a multiple resistance. Now today, we believe that this breakout is likely to persist on the way up because after around 10 weeks of consolidation, this consolidation breakout has happened. So we are positive on CDSL. So if someone wants to make an entry, a fresh entry into the stock, and definitely do. We believe that the strong support or a stop loss that can be placed is around 1575, and on the upside we are expecting targets of around 1900 on the upside. So CDSL definitely fresh entry is suggested. In the
Yeah, Cochin
in
Shipyard it was.
Yeah.
So the current level is 1677 there, about half odd percent of a dip on this one. The stock has been in momentum. In fact, if we pull up the last 1 week's chart also for our viewers, they'll get to see how the stock has been performing over the last 1 week odd also. We have actually seen an 11.5% kind of a surge on this one. Let's pull up the last 1 month also for all our viewers to really see. Or so we have seen that move. So this move has actually come in the last 1 week itself. Your sense now?
Yeah, see, in the case of Cochin Shipyard, it has definitely broken out of the falling channel on the upside. And since last couple of tradings, it has been consolidating. However, we see a trend reversal on the daily chart. So I believe that there is a scope for further upside till around 1950 to 2000 odd level. So risk reward is quite favorable in starting to accumulate even at current levels. And I think believe that 1550 should be kept as a stop loss, even if 1 year time horizon is there. But I believe that it should be with a stop loss because these stocks can continue to stay in a range or be on a constant decline. So yes, this trend reversal has happened on the daily charts, but we need to keep a stop loss if we are building long positions at current levels.
Okay, got that. Let's take the next question. This is from Hardik Patel. He wants to know on NTPC. He says he has these stocks at the rate of 370. No, he's saying that this stock 300 one. Where should he be averaging this stock? So he has bought this stock at around 405 odd levels. Now he wants to know where exactly is the right time to average NTPC.
Yeah, see, NTPC is a good company, and I believe that if he wants to average, then current levels are the good levels where he can average out. The reason being, it is trading around the level of 360, which is a crucial support level on the weekly chart. So I think 360, we believe that on the upside, there is a scope for this stock to rise towards 400, 410 odd levels in the short term. So yes, current levels are good levels to average.
Okay, got that. Let's go across to the next question now, and this is from Vineet Kulkarni. He wants to know any port sector stock that you could advise. Now he wants to know between Adani Ports and JSW Infra, which is a stock that he can actually invest in for the longest term. 20 years is the kind of time frame that he is having. How would you really advise somebody having an extremely long term view for the port sector? We do know that it is still an underdeveloped sector for India. This is going to be in clear focus going forward over the next 5, 10 years, 15 years, all the time right there. And there are very less players. It's in this space as well, which have the kind of bandwidth and the market share that they hold across the country. How would you look at these two players?
See, considering that there are only limited players within this sport space, And considering that there has been news flow in particular group of stocks, so I believe that JSW Infra becomes the preferred choice under the current scenario. I think in the case of JSW Infra, the recent listing after the recent listing, the stock has been in an uptrend. So I believe that considering his time horizon of 20 years, I still believe that from a short, I'll be confining my view to a short-term perspective. I believe that JSW Infra has a potential to rise towards 370 to 380 odd levels, which was the previous swing high. And in terms of a stop loss, if I have to give, then 280, 285 is a crucial level which should not be breached for this up move to continue. So 285 or 280 should be kept as a stop loss, and on the upside we are expecting levels of 370 to 400.
Okay, got that. So that's the view that's coming in. Let's take the next question. This is from Arjun from Kollegal, and he wants to know on India Cements, is it a good storm for a long term, is what he's asking. Again, cement space is something that Jatin, you would have also noticed has started to bounce back again. A lot of these stocks have started to see some buying traction. There are some news reports that are indicating prices are being hiked across the board by various major players as well on this one. Then Jan to March is one period where we do see a lot of construction activity pick up as well. So that favorable time period is also coming in for the cement players, particularly on India Cement's chart.
See, India Cement charts, it has gone a little sideways post this news of Ultratech Cement acquiring it. So I think India Cement should be avoided, and in fact, Ultratech Cement is a better choice to add on. We are expecting levels of around 12,500 in the case of Ultratech Cement, and a stop loss of around 11,400 should be kept for this trade. So India Cement, I don't think so. There is a trade in that at this point of time, but if I have to provide a substitute, then Ultratech Cement would be that.
Okay, got that. Let's take the next question then. This is from Sharat Kothari from Bangalore, and he has one stock that he wants to ask on, and this is Servotech Power System. Now, at the rate of 95, he had this stock for the long term is what he wants to know. Any kind of a suggestion that results, the stock has been, the company has been doing well. He can also add more quantity, but he wants to know if he should be waiting for dips to add more quantity or continue to do it at the current levels, since his purchase price was 95 odd rupees and the stock is now moved up to 178. How would you advise Sharat on Servotech Power?
See, in the case of Servotech Power, which is trading around 170 at odd levels currently, on the weekly charts, what I can observe is that it is forming a triangle pattern, and I expect this pattern to break out on the upside. The upside targets are around 218 to 225. So I think if we can add at current levels, then it would be a very good investment even at current levels, and I suggest to keep a stop loss of 158 for this fresh round of averaging what he is doing. So yeah, the structure is promising, and I'm expecting levels of 218 to 220.
Okay, got that. I hope this has answered your question. Next, Govind Bhatia writes in. He says, good morning. I am from Dubai. Hi, Govind. Good afternoon. How are you? Thank you for watching our show right from Dubai and sending in your questions right there. So he wants to know on Tata Motors, Jatin, from you. He has the stock, and believe it or not, what is the price at what he's bought it? At 283 odd levels. And he has about 500 shares. He has a long-term view, and he wants to now add more. Well, first up, congratulations to you, Mr. Bhatia. What an incredible level you've got an entry on Tata Motors at, and you are sitting on massive amount of profits. But I do know where this question is coming from, because you've actually seen a stellar rally unfold in this year. The stock went up above what 1100 odd levels, and after that it's been consolidating for a fairly long time now, especially in this range of like say 780, 790. It's not been able to consistently cross that 800 level and go back again, Jatin. How would you really suggest? Is this the right time to accumulate more if he wants to really do that? Do you think this is a strong base building exercise that we're seeing on Tata Motors?
Yeah, see, one thing you rightly pointed out that it is unable to surpass above that 810 mark. So I believe that there is a scope for more consolidation, and during this consolidation, it is likely that Tata Motors can slip towards 750. So I suggest to wait as of now, and if he wants to add, then above 810 once we get a couple of days of closing above 800, 810 odd levels, then I think the market will acknowledge that, and thereafter the buying interest will once again emerge in the stock. So as of now, the trend is still negative. So I won't suggest to average at this point of time. Wait for the market to confirm your belief above 800, 810 odd levels. Thereafter, you can add on to more positions.
Okay, got that. So that's the view that's coming in on this one too. Let's take the next question. This is from Ankur Modi. He wants to see, he says, I'm from Jaipur and I want to take some suggestion on any good jewelry stocks other than Titan to buy for the long term since it's wedding season currently. Is it going to be like a favorable quarter for this entire space? Well, yes, you're right, Ankur. This is the wedding season, but the purchases must have started to happen much before as well. But the good part is that the gold prices have started to ease off a little from their peak, and therefore it might, further some of the buying that may be happening. Beyond Titan, any key stock, Jatin, that you can advise, which is good?
See, beyond Titan, I think there are only a few players that we can suggest. One is the recent listing of PN Gadgil. That stock has, witnessed a decent correction post its listing, and now I think in today's trading session also there has been a price volume breakout. So I think if someone wants to accumulate, then PN Gadgil is one stock apart from Titan that one can look at. From a short term perspective, we are expecting around 840, 850 odd levels on the upside, and one should keep a stop loss of 710 if someone is adding on to at current levels. So PN Gadgil can be considered from the jewelry basket.
Okay, got that. Let's take the last question with you now on the show. Jatin, this is from Telangana. Bhaskar has written in this question. This is on the PSU banking space. He wants to know on Bank of Baroda. He has 2,000 shares at the price of 274. Now he wants to know, should he exit or hold on to this stock? What would your advice be? Again, PSU banks have actually been in the thick of the run today, been in flavor in the last 1 week or so as well. A lot of the second rung PSU banks are also coming back. But what about Bank of Baroda? It's rather been one of the most preferred stocks whenever the PSU banking space is discussed. Maybe stocks like SBI, Bank of Baroda, and PNB. These are the 2-3 stocks that are always discussed and favored by analysts. At the current levels, what would your suggestion be? He's bought it at 274, so slightly lower than that. Should he hold on?
Yes, I think there is a scope for his buying price to definitely come up and even surpass that. So we are positive on the PSU. In yesterday's session, our PSU Bank was the top gainer with around 2.6% up move, and today we are witnessing follow through buying interest. So I believe that the momentum is in the favor of the PSU banks, and I believe that Bank of Baroda in particular can reach around 282 to 285 odd levels. So I think definitely he should hold on, and if possible, he can even add some at current levels, so his average comes a little down, and once it reaches 285 to 80 odd levels, then he can book out.
Okay, got that. So I hope this has answered your question, Jatin. We'll thank you on that note for being with us on this special edition to guide all our viewers with your insights. Thank you so much for being with us on the show. And now, viewers, we'll get you a special report, and this is on a recently listed stock from the renewable energy space, and that is NTPC Green. I do know that a lot of you must be already tracking the daily movements on the stock right from the time that this IPO got launched and got listed. There were some volatile days, but today look at the kind of move move that we've seen on NTPC Green. It's surged about, what, 10% odd or so. It's also at a premium from the IPO price. Asim, my colleague, is joining in with all the details that are coming in on NTPC Green. Although the rally fizzled out right from that morning move today, Asim, we've seen this one now about just 2% higher. But your sense on what are the top experts, analysts and brokerage houses really seeing on NTPC Green right now at the current levels? What is the outlook?
Yeah, thanks, Sakshi. So this recently listed renewable energy stock hit a record high today. It hit a record of 155.30 today. And on an intraday basis, the stock rose 9.28%. Currently, the stock is now trading 44% higher to its IPO price of rupees 108. The stock also saw a high turnover of rupees 78 crore on BSE, and the market cap of the firm rose to 1.23 lakh crore. Coming to brokerages, Anand Rathi sees the stock at rupees 160 in the short term. Jigar Patel from that brokerage said that support will be at rupees 142 and resistance is at rupees 155. A decisive move above the rupees 155 level may trigger a further upside of rupees 160. The expected trading range will be between rupees 140 to rupees 160 in the short term. Another analyst from Religare Broking, Ravi Singh, said NTPC Green stock looks strong and can hit a potential upside target of rupees 160 level in the near term. He also advised keeping a stop loss at rupees 135 for this trade. Another independent research analyst said that investors should be booking profits as a daily close below the support of rupees 137 could lead to a downward target of rupees 121 in the near term. Back to you, Sakshi.
Thank you so much, Asim, for that update right there. All right, viewers, it's time to wrap up the Daily Calls show now. And thank you so much for being with us on this special edition today with all those questions that are coming in. I hope our viewers are getting the right advice right there from our top guests. So don't forget to continue to write in the comment section to tell us that you have on. In case there are specific guests that you want us to really get for you also, and you can definitely let us know where are you really getting more confidence in terms of our guests' advice, where are you getting better advice. Do mention that as well. It'll really help us get you the perfect advice that we can get for all of you, because this is a show that we built only for you viewers, and this is for your investment journey. We hope that your investment journey continues to go stronger from here on as well. We'll wrap it up on that note. 24,460 right now on the markets. It's flattened out completely after this volatility. Let's see how it pans out throughout the course of the day and the last half of the trading session as well. Many thanks for joining in.